Hello, this is a short video about the CAT display for the Yaesu FT-818. As you can see, we're powering the 818 by a little 3 series LiPo 2400 milliamp hour. We've got a dummy load on here, so we're using the rear antenna port for the 818, and the CAT display is plugged into here and goes to here. Now the CAT display is powered by the transceiver as well, so it's something to be aware of. It draws about 150 to 200 milliamps depending on what's being displayed. So you need to be aware of that when going mobile, that you've got to have the power requirements for that. Okay, so let's just see it in operation. We can see on here, just if we look at the screen, we can see we've got some indicators here. We can see that our antenna is selected to the rear. All on the one screen we're seeing this. We can see that the IPO and the attenuator are both not highlighted, so they're not turned on. We can see the AGC is on auto. The noise blanker is not highlighted, so that's off as well. See that charge is off. We can see we're in upper sideband, VFO A or B, depending on what we have. And we can see that the split has been activated. We can also see transmit functions down here. The mic gain, if Vox was on and the Vox delay was activated, these would be green as well. I'm not too sure how the colours are going to come up. That seems to be a bit better now that I have it on a bit of an angle. Also on the screen we have an S meter. We have the current voltage of the battery. We have the signal strength report here and also on the meter. And we have the indicator here which shows receive or transmit, and we can see our power level here. Over here we have a watt meter, which when we transmit will indicate watts, and a modulation meter that obviously with your voice peaks it will show as well. And if we're in a sideband or a carrier mode like AM or single sideband, the watt and the indicator will go up and down. If we're in an FM mode, it will be continuous as it would be with, say, a packet mode. Okay, so let's just see it in operation. I apologise for jiggling because I've got one hand to hold the camera and one hand to operate the rig. So let's just press the function button here and see what we've got going on. Oh, I can find it. Where am I? Here. Oh, it didn't work. Very hard to look at the screen. Okay, so we can see that we've got the various AB, A equals B, and split. So if I press VFO A, the AB, so we've gone to VFO B, press it again, we've gone to VFO A. You can see it's there. Now if we press memory, oh that was A equals B, that one, sorry. If we go up here and press VM, you will see mem comes up here. Now I need to point out, in the memory mode, most of these indicators that we have around the display won't work correctly. You must be in VFO A or B mode. There's a technical reason for that, which I won't go into here, but you do need to be in VFO mode, not a mem mode. Okay, right, we'll deactivate split, turn that off, and we'll give you a bit of a go on the microphone. We can see that we're now in the antenna set to the rear, and as you can see, it's showing my voice peaks. I can't really get that too. It's not showing too well on the camera, but hopefully you can get to see. You can see the RF updates and the TX updates. Now, when we're in transmit, I should point out that the S meter doesn't really do anything. Okay, it will go straight over to full scale deflection to really to catch your eye, to let you know that you're in transmit. But you will get the RX indicator goes to TX and it will show in red. Now, if we have a high SWR, it will also show SWR here. Alright, so that just brings that indicator up for you. Okay, see if we can get a bit more in focus. Alright, so that was transmit. Now let's see if we can navigate around to a few more little thingies here. Okay, so what are we in? Let's have a look at this. I wanted to show you. Here we are. Now, IPO and attenuate. If we press the IPO button, you will see that indicator change when I press IPO. Okay, and attenuate, when I push the attenuator on, you can see that indicator change. But like I said, you must be in VFO A or B mode for these indicators to update correctly. Alright, now what else did we have down here? We had no, narrow won't show up. We don't have that on the display. Press this again and we will more time and we will have a look. Okay, AGC. On the forums I see a lot of people say, oh, my S-meter's not working. Chances are you have your AGC off. You need to have your AGC in either auto, fast or slow mode for the S-meter on any of these Yaesus to work. So S-meter, this, and your indicator here must have AGC on. Okay, so we will, oops, I can't, difficult to hold everything in. Okay, so we're in AGC order, the S-meter will work. AGC fast, the S-meter will work. AGC slow, the S-meter will work. Now, slow is what you should be on for sideband. You should be on fast for AM and FM modes. Single sideband, generally speaking, you should be on AGC slow. If you're unsure, just leave AGC on auto and the rig will automatically put it to the proper AGC mode. Alright, what else? Okay, that's mainly what I wanted to cover. I did want to, so we're transmitting. I did want to show how it does display the transmit frequency when we're in split mode. So if we go to, press the function button again, and we will move to this one. Okay, and we will press the split, and we can see split is up there, and if I've set it up right, okay, there we go. So on split mode, I mean, I'm showing you probably in real life, you're not going to be listening on 20 meters and split to 40 meters or vice versa, right? You're probably going to be only 100 kilohertz apart because of the DX station who operates, maybe 10, 20 kilohertz up or down from his signal. This is where you would do it. You would set one VFO A for the receive and one VFO B for transmit. Operate and split, and as you transmit you will get your signal moving. But because we're going into a dummy load here, I can show you how it works, and you can also see those modulation and watt meter indicators working as they should be. Alright, okay, that's just a quick short video. Just one other thing, there is some idiosyncrasies, well, I call them idiosyncrasies, but Yaesu, with the way they program the rig, not everything will update on the display instantaneously. Some things you need to press the function button to lock it into the rig before the display will update. Other things, like the menu number down the bottom here, is a real pain. You can change your menus here all you like, but you will only ever see that change on the bottom of the display when you actually power off the transceiver and turn it back on. And that is because Yaesu only updates the information on the transceiver when you push the power off button. Now, one more thing, having power cycled it like that I didn't mention, is the by default FT817 and FT897 do not turn off power to the CAT port. So you can turn off the rig here, but the display will still stay on. Or anything else you've got connected to the CAT port will still stay on. Now there's a modification you can do to the radio so that it works a bit more like an 857, 897, in that when you turn the power on and off on the front panel, it also turns the power off on the CAT port. Alright, but by default the radios won't do that. I've modified this transceiver so it does do that. Because frankly, when I'm operating on battery power, I just don't want and I turn the rig off, I expect it to be off. Alright, that's another idiosyncrasy in Yaesu's design for this transceiver. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I do apologize for the shaking, and stay well for sure. 73s, this is Zulu Lima 1 Charlie Victoria Delta, Chris Day signing off for now. Cheers!